Well, hello there and happy birthday. Let's see, what did we run down for Taurus? Happy birthday. Happy Friday the 13th. We're coming up on a full moon in Scorpio and the lunar eclipse on the same day. We also have the Mercury is retrograde in Gemini. And we're still very much first quarter moon in Leo. So that's a lot. That's a lot, right? So yes, happy Friday the 13th. All right, let's get right into your general reading, Taurus. Yes, let's see what these cards have to say. I'm talking to you if you have Taurus anywhere in your charts. That means I am talking to me as well. Let's get into this. All right, so first card out of the deck is the Page of Cups. Yes. Then we have the Eight of Swords. Then we have the Strength card. Then we have the Justice card. And we have the Judgment card. And we have the Page of Wands. All right. Okay, so I'm seeing moral justice for somebody, right? I see what you're cutting out. What are you using this sword to cut out is the overthinking. You're not going to sit here and ponder on something because people are thinking about you, but I see you severing ties with an idea of allowing certain energies to creep back into your spirit, right? You all are a fixed sign, but you don't need to be fixated on who's trying to reach out to you via telepathy. That's where you're going to take the sword, tap into your strength, rise above it, and say, I need to sever ties with it. I need to sever ties. This is not a person who is like giving in to any kind of failure or you lost out on anything or any of that. It's like, listen, I'm in bondage. I'm sick of holding myself in bondage. This is self-sabotage. I just cannot let go of these emotions. Remember, we are... And I see you feeling 1,000% better, almost like you just regained or reclaimed your time, feeling like a teenager again, which is very nice. Somebody that you love deeply, Taurus, physically you would not let them back into your energy space. But every time we get closer and closer to the full moon, their face is like, boom, right there, coming through your dreams, coming up in your mind. Maybe you have kids with the person. Maybe you are that person's child. Maybe there's some kind of connection there. Maybe you all used to date, or this person made an indelible impression in your spirit, right? This is where you want to take this sword and sever ties with it. Just sever ties with it so you can move on. Remember, your ruling planet is Venus. So the planet of Venus is a planet of love and creativity and all those things moving forward. That's going to help you get towards what you're passionate about. This is the full moon in Scorpio, right? So where Gemini comes in, where this Mercury being retrograde in Gemini, this is where this comes in, Taurus. Planets don't move backwards and they don't move at a slower pace. Like some people assume that retrograde means that they may be thinking about retroactive pay or retro back in the 70s or whatever. So it doesn't mean that. It just gives that illusion that it's moving slower or that it's moving backwards. So, but for you, it gives you a chance to sit down and speak or write into existence what you want your future to look like. So with this, you can say to source, I need to free myself from bondage of this, right? This is self-sabotage. Like somebody was able to get so deep into your mental, like so deep into your spirit with maybe what they did or what they said. Your body says, I will never let them come back in. But your spirit can't stop thinking about them, right? Part of it is because, believe it or not, they're learning how to balance out their own scales too. So whereas before, especially if it's a family member, because family is so important to earth signs, that's you, Capricorn, Virgo, is so important to earth signs. It is sometimes hardest for you all to cut off family members than it is for some of the other signs, which is not a bad thing. But again, for somebody, You're going to be severing ties with somebody who could, like I said, you could have been married to the person. It could be a family member, like a blood relative. It could be somebody who is like family to you, somebody that you just love deeply. Now moving into this full moon, as we get closer and closer to the full moon, we know that the moon is aligned to our feelings. So they're going to be becoming even more intense. Your subconscious habits, even more intense. Your intuition is on 1,000. Your feelings, it's like, why can't I stop everything? Why is this person even coming up in my spirit, right? Instead of you getting upset, because this is why they keep coming up in your spirit, because it's a thin line really between love and hate. So you want to lead with love, Taurus, and say, if they're coming up in my spirit, maybe they're thinking about me too. There was some history there. It could even be a parent. There was history there, but now I'm at a different space in my life. So I need to ascend higher. I need to tap into my strength. This is where the first quarter moon in Leo, because the strength card is Leo's card, in Leo needs to put some fire up under you to ascend higher. In other words, I'm not dismissing the deep feelings I once had for this person and the deep emotions and maybe wanting to, I forgive the person, but I'm moving on. I'm moving on with my life. I'm finally deciding enough is enough. I need to move on with my life. There's no chance at anything. Maybe the person moved away. Maybe the person is thinking of moving away. Maybe you haven't been able to get in contact with the person for a while, but nevertheless, it's not like you lost anything. It's that you decided to balance out your own scales and go after the things that you are passionate about. Now, I said happy Friday 13th because 13 reduces to 4. The balance, the number 4 means a balance between heaven and earth is reflected in the merging of intuition and intelligence. So the number 4 applied equally across all 4 areas of human life means your physical life, your mental life, your emotional life, your spiritual life. You want everything to be balanced, not out of balance by allowing some energies to still come back in. Right now, if you're in bondage, believe it or not, that person can reach out to you via telepathy and get any message they want through to you. Because there's a gaping hole. That's this restriction. You can't even see it coming because you got on blindfolds. You got your arms restricted, so you can't even fight back in the spirit because you're sabotaging yourself. You're fighting against it. You're saying, no, I'm sick and tired of thinking about why can't I get this person out of my mind? Like just the thought of them are just creating frustration. It shouldn't even be that serious and to be that deep. If it's that deep and serious, it's time to sit down and talk to somebody. And I mean a professional, really sit down and talk to somebody. Because somebody is looking for some closure. Somebody is looking for, but this is where Source is going to make you close it out by severing ties. Not them, because they've already moved on. They've already moved on. Either they have moved on by not admitting to what they did, or they have just moved on because for them, it wasn't as deep. Right? But this is where you're going to have to take that sword and move on from something and ascend higher and see, because at a higher frequency, the things that you've been asking for, you're closer to, you're going to reach up and grab it sooner, right? The number 4 also means that it also symbolizes the real reason for our life here on earth. It means that we are divine beings of light having a human experience. When we're talking about the number 4, we're also talking about feng shui, right? Which is the art of keeping your physical environment energetically clear and positive, right? So if you're still down here operating in the flesh and you're not ascending to your higher self, where is the positivity if you're operating in flesh? If simply thinking about a person can cause you to just put yourself in bondage, sabotage yourself, mess up your entire day, just thinking about a person or persons, right? Just messes up your whole day, right? So here we have the star. This is where you're going to be healing those dark spaces, those real dark spaces, just severing ties with it and just moving, ascending higher. Because as long as you hold on to it and you don't sever ties with it, then you're going to be dragged right down into this carnal, fleshly mind. I got to get back at this person. I got to keep coming at this person. I got to keep doing X, Y, and Z. In bondage. The reason why I'm not talking about any signs in particular, because I want to help you to deprogram yourself from looking at people, like looking at the person's sign. This sign hurt me. That sign hurt me. That sign hurt me. Instead of seeing that zodiac signs are ruled by planets, right? So you severing ties This right here, Libra and you share the same ruling planet, right? So again, this is divine masculine energy. That's why God is making it so that you are going to sever ties. You're going to tap into your divine masculine energy. You're going to sever ties with the depth of the emotion. And again, I got to say this again because somebody may have missed it. The way you're going to do that, Taurus, is to admit, yes, there were deep feelings at one point. Physically, why am I even torturing myself? I know good and well today I would not be friends with that person. I wouldn't let that person in my life or whatever. You don't have to say anything negative about them. You all are on two different frequencies. You are learning how to balance out your own energy, right? You're learning how to balance out your own duality. So yeah, we never have to say anything bad about people. It just is what it is. You're on two different frequencies. So move on, right? You could have gotten into something with a Libra, right? A Leo may have been involved. A Scorpio may have been involved. An Aquarius may have been involved. But again, they have ruling planets. So this is not about a person. This is about, this is about you leaving yourself open to vulnerability where you have the power to take that sword and tap into that strength, sever ties with it so that you can vibrate higher and see things at a higher frequency. When we look at things from a higher frequency, we're also looking at things with compassionate eyes. Now I see why that person is the way that they are. Right? Page of Pentacles, new money is coming your way as a result of you taking that sword and severing ties. So new money is coming your way. So I don't see anybody necessarily winning something in court. If you do, congratulations. But this is what I'm getting here is, what I'm seeing here is that this is moral justice because you have severed ties with this emotion that you have. Somebody has been fixated on this emotion. Like this person did me wrong. They hurt me so deep. They hurt me so bad. Why can't I get them off my mind? You can get them off your mind because you're sabotaging yourself. But you have to take the initiative to do it. You have to be the person to take the initiative so that you can vibrate higher so God can give you access to more money. That money can come in the form of a new job. It can come in the form of a raise. It can come in the form of a donation. It can come in any form. It can come in any form. But I do see new money coming your way. Yes. Very, very, very nice. All right. Let's see what else we have here. So yes, I do see somebody's broken heart healed. It can come in the form of new opportunities, right? Really in the form of new opportunities to make more money. But I do see new money coming your way. Now, Taurus, I got to warn you about something too, like I've warned you in the past. But again, I got to tell you what's the message that are coming to me. When new money comes across your path, you're going to have to be real careful about the hanger-ons, the people who have this feeling that money is coming your way. So they want to make you feel like they've been there with you the entire time. They've been supportive of you. Because remember, there should be a pattern of behavior where you're seeing this person is only attached to me because of what I could come into, the money I can come into. But is their love really there? Don't let pride get in the way, right? Don't let pride or pride for people. This is what I'm trying to tell you. Don't let pride or pride, and this is Leo twice. Don't let people around you cause you to lose out on anything. Seriously. There could be some people around you that's like, they are prideful because their pride is coming through because they see the energy of money on you. So I think that's all I'm going to say about that because, again, because you all are a fixed sign and because your symbol is bull energy, I would hate to see somebody get burned again because of the company that's around you. That could end up getting you burned. So all your hard work, all the effort you put into this and severing ties with the person that there may have been some deep emotions with, deep emotion, deep pain, or deep whatever the emotions are, and then people around you causing issues. So be very careful. I mean, very, very careful. Okay, what else we have here? What else do we have here? What else do we have here? Rest. Just get your rest. Get your rest because that's where the information is going to be downloaded into your spirit when you get your rest. So you want to be very, very, very careful. Very careful. All right, let's see what we have here. Let's see what we have here. Let's see what we have here. Evolution. So this is where you're going to rejoice because, again, more money is coming across your way. But again, you don't want to get fixated on thinking money is going to come from this when source is trying to send you money a different way. The primary takeaway from this is be careful of the energies that's around you who could be there solely to get money when it's falling in your direction. Okay? So this is where you're going to have to stop like this color red, like the stop sign. Stop. Say out of your mouth, God, show me where the source of the money is going to come from. But also, while you're showing me that, show me the people around me that are just hanging on for money. You may be shocked to see who those people are, okay? You may be shocked by what they say, but since you put it out there, God is going to expose it to you. That is what I have for you, and I'll see you in a couple of days. Bye.